just seen the opening to Ocean in a Drop, a film that delves into the impact the internet is having on rural and tribal communities in India and the entrepreneurs, community leaders, young people and children that are making it happen. India's internet avant-garde.
कंप्यूटर के वे भाग जिन्हें हम देख सकते हैं, वे छू भी सकते हैं, वे सॉफ्टवेयर कहलाते हैं, जैसे माउस, कीबोर्ड, सीपीयू आदि.
I'm Andrew Garton. I'm a filmmaker and musician with a background in community media. I've also been involved in some of the earliest computer networks for social change in Australia, Southeast Asia and the Pacific Islands. Ocean in a Drop is an Australian and Indian co-production, a film and web series in collaboration with the New Delhi-based Digital Empowerment Foundation.
If you watch this film, what it actually shows you is that how in the remotest part of the country, men, women, destitute, other people are using broadband, digital technologies for changing their life and without really changing their culture and their tradition.
It's an optimistic series, a window into the lives of ordinary people, many of them in villages where the web, Google and Facebook have arrived well before television.
बताया उन्होंने देखा ये चीज़ें, वो एक तो बहुत खुश हुए देख के इस तरह का कंप्यूटर और ये इस तरह की चीज़ें हैं जो अपन जैसे बाहर सिटी में भी जाते.
Over the past few months, I've edited all of our footage down to 3 hours worth of stories. That's 6 episodes with a 7th to come, but it won't be finished if I can't get to complete this final stage of post-production. I'm going to need your support to complete Ocean in a Drop so that we can bring it to screens anywhere. We are so close to completing this film, we just need to cover our final post-production costs. We need a post-production budget of US $16,000 to cover the cost of editing each of these stories down to a single film, which also means titling and motion graphics, color correcting our footage because we just had to use 5 entirely different cameras, and finally an expansive sound mix that will immerse audiences in the nourishing audible diversity of each of the villages and ancient townships we visited. Now, my friends at the Digital Empowerment Foundation and I have put together a superb package of materials, rewards or perks if you like, representing the varied aspects of our film. We're offering copies of our soon-to-be published handcrafted book, The Right to Know, a collection of photo essays, behind-the-scenes anecdotes and my own observations on the nuanced impact the internet is having on the people we met. We're also planning to produce a soundtrack album comprised of the folk music we came across in Rajasthan, poetry and field recordings, and we'll have an offering of unique handmade artworks, exclusive pre-release downloads of the film, and of course senior production credits. All that aside, I believe our collective incentive, the greatest perk we could offer, is to know that we will have completed this film together.
Andrew has done a tremendously great job, even coming from Australia, going deep into the minds and the roots of the people of India to figure out how a new tool like digital technology, new highway called information highway, new means of communication like broadband has impacted people. You must watch this movie to know how India is changing in the roots of its existence.
Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit more about our film and to meet us here, and I look forward to working with you to complete Ocean in a Drop together.
हमें पहले कुछ भी नहीं पता था, यहाँ आने से हमें बहुत जानकारी हुई. पहले मोबाइल में भी इतनी नॉलेज नहीं थी, इसको चलाने के बाद मोबाइल की नॉलेज भी रहनी चाहिए.
लो औरत भी सीखो लो तो सीख लो.
We have to connect all the community within 2-3 years.